start, try to clasp your hands behind your body and lift up in the air. Give me a nice little forward fold. Stand. And again. Clasp and slowly forward fold. Trying to keep those legs straight, get a nice little stretch in the hamstrings. Good, one more time. Extend the arms, hinge at the hips down, and hold for me. Maybe you'll bring those arms a little more in the air. Big inhale, big exhale. And nice and slow, come back up. Good, we're gonna take a nice split stance here. We're gonna stretch out our calf on our back leg. And I want us to think about a rope pulling our hip and our knee forward. And try to keep that heel down on the floor there. And then we'll come back up. Feel that rope. Nice pull. Good. Big exhale as you lower. Good. With all flexibility work, just go until you feel that stretch. No need to scrunch up the face, no ouchies. It's supposed to feel good, a nice release of tension. And we'll switch feet. Good. The wider the stance, the bigger that stretch will be. Think of that rope pulling that knee and hip. This side is so tight. My other one was not like this. Good. Try to give me 2 more. Good. We're going to go into our classic tricep stretch. So arms overhead. Have one hand on the upper back. Give that elbow a nice pull. Trying to keep that upper body up and head looking forward. Arms reach for the sky and switch. One more time. Good, and switch. Lovely. We're gonna lie down on our back. We're gonna actually go into a lying hamstring stretch. So we're gonna keep one knee bent. You're gonna extend one leg in the air. And some of us are really tight on our hamstrings, and that's okay. You're gonna try to give your leg a nice little hug, keeping that leg straight up in the air. So for some of us, that might be holding on here on our hamstring, or above, if you're super flexible, on the calf, or even the ankle. As long as you don't hold on to that knee, you should be safe. Maybe give me a nice pointed toe and flex. Let's do that 2 more times. Nice point and flex. Point and flex. Good. Slowly switch legs. Lift that leg up in the air. Give it a nice hold. Choices are hamstring, calf, or ankle. Big inhale and big exhale. Let's point those toes. Flex the foot. Nice point. And flex one more. Point. And flex. Good. And now we're going to start to go into single leg drops. So I want us to lift up our right leg, now that our hamstring's all stretched out, and I want us to drop that foot down to the floor and back up in the air, nice and slow. So we're just working a little bit of the core while getting that range of motion in the leg and hip. For that stretch, try to bring that leg as far as you can forward towards your face. And exhale as you lower that foot. Give me 2 more. Last one. Good. We'll switch feet. Lift that leg up high in the air. And exhale as you drop it down. Keeping that low back against the floor. Make sure we're engaging that core. Good. Try to give me 5 more. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to start to do some alternating knee tucks. Just hug one in at a time. We're going to go nice and slow to start. We'll speed it up in a little bit. Get that good stretch in. You can feel free to flex the feet. Feeling that low back against the floor. Good, and if you're ready for a challenge, start to lift that head up. Lift the head and shoulders off the floor. If not, totally okay to leave them down. We're gonna speed it up. Nice little hugs. Big exhale. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to start to do some bicycles. Place the hands behind the head. Extend one leg straight. Tap that opposite elbow to opposite knee. Start nice and slow and controlled. For modification, keep those feet on the floor. And you could still bicycle. Good. We're going to start to speed it up. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give those knees a good hug. Woo! Awesome. We're going to extend our arms up to the sky. We're just going to do a little bit of movement in our shoulder. We're going to raise our arms over our head. Goal is to try to tap the thumbs on the floor while keeping the back flat. Reach up to the sky and reach overhead, tap the floor. Or, in my case, Maureen's shoe. Good. Try to give me 3 more. For 2. And 1. Good. We're going to go back into those knee hugs. That little alternating switch. And switch. This time we're just going to start with that head on the floor. Good. Pick up that pace a little bit. Switch. Switch. Switch, switch. If you want to challenge this time, maybe do it without giving that knee a hug. It's kind of like those flutter kicks. Good. And then as you do so, keep those legs moving. Just lift the head and start to bicycle. Good. Trying to keep the upper body open. Give me 8, 7, leg up, place the ankle in front of the knee, and you're gonna give that leg a good hug. So this is stretching out our hips. If you'd like an extra challenge, feel free to press on that knee that's bent. It's just gonna open up the hip a little more as you hug them closer to your chest. Good, and we're gonna hold this position, extend that leg flat on the floor, big inhale, and a big exhale as you lift up. Good, and lower down. One more this side. Inhale, and exhale as you lift up. Last time. Give me a nice good hold. Maybe you'll flex and point that other toe. Good. We'll return both feet down. We're going to do some windshield wipers. That's a little silly. So you're going to lower both legs to one side. And then we're going to switch. Just a little mobility for the low back and hip. It's like you're in a car wash. Good, one more. Awesome, and then we're gonna figure four, stretch out that other leg. Let's place that ankle above the knee. Lift up the foot, give it a nice hug. Again, maybe you'll grab that hand and push on that knee. Slowly lower down with control. Nice pause, big inhale, and exhale. Good. Maybe hug it in a little more. Lower down. We've got one more stretch. Big inhale, and exhale. Again with this one, give it a nice hold and then start to point and flex that foot. One more. Good. Now we're gonna rest both feet down. We're gonna go into our hip bridge. So you're gonna think about that rope, pulling yourself up, lifting those hips to the sky, and a nice little pause, and then lowering back down with control. When you lower down, I want us to feel our low back on the floor before we lift back up. It's kind of like a nice little reset. So we'll lift up high and down. Feel that low back. And it's up to you. You can leave your arms to your side if you'd like. Or if you want a little challenge, you can lift them up in the air as you lower and lift. Good, try to give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to give it a nice little hold. Maybe we'll get some flexibility and movement in our knees, so open and close. Good, just give me one more. Keep the hips up high. Good, and lower back down. We're going to do that arm mobility, a nice little stretch, but this time we're going to come up and try to crunch to tap our pinkies on our knees. So our thumbs are up in the sky, nice and slow. Good, and if you feel any strain or pain in the neck, you can think about an apple, a space of an apple being between your chin and your chest. So looking at an angle would usually feel that comfort. Try to give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We'll return back to that hip bridge, feet hip width apart, arms to your side or up in the air like Miss Maureen. Lifting the hips up and down. Good. Maybe we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Nice, lower and up. Exhale as you lift up. Try to give me 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, keep the hips high for 2, and hold. Try to get that mobility in the hips, open the knees up, and close for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest that low back on the floor. Arms overhead. Try to tap that floor. And then with those pinkies, crunching up to tap the knee. Good. Let's try for 10 more. For 6. 3, 2, and 1, and hold. Hold, hold, hold. Big inhale. And exhale down. Woo! So now we're going to come on up on our knees. We're going to sit on our feet. And it's up to you if you even want to have your toes on the floor sitting, or you can rest them down low. We're going to clasp our hands behind our body. And seated, we're going to try to lift up one more time. And down. Good. Maybe give me a pulse last time. And then we're going to go into Maureen's favorite. We're going to hold on to our shoulders. And you're going to think about tapping your elbows together. And then opening wide, maybe arch your back up to the sky. Nice little tap and open. Good, try for 3 more. This is good for you swimmers, huh? Maybe that's why I like it so much. Yeah. Good, and then we're gonna go into some arm circles. So arms out to a T. We'll start with little baby circles. We'll go clockwise to start off. Not too bad. We'll start to speed it up a little bit. Little circles. Keep the arms up high. I know they want to creep down. Fight it, keep them up. Good, and we're going to reverse our direction. A little faster. A little faster. Keep going. Woo! Good, put them down for just a second. Now we're going to do a little T and a big T. This is working part of our back, our rear delt specifically. Some of the shoulders and the chest. Give a nice little stretch. Good. You can think about keeping those arms parallel with the floor. And if your legs are getting uncomfortable, feel free to go into crisscross. Same thing, just keeping that chest upright as we do so. Good. Speed it up a little bit for me. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Yeah, wow.
Feeling my arms.
That was a goodie. So we'll take a little breather. We'll stretch out the hamstrings real fast. So coming on the bottom, both legs out. Try to tap those toes. We are gonna repeat it. We got it. We got it. Good. And then same thing, we're gonna keep the chest upright. We're gonna think about hinging from the hips. So keeping that upper body and that back straight. It's gonna, I feel it pretty quick, real fast.
Oh yeah.
One. Good. We'll give that shoulder a nice little stretch real fast. Grab that opposite wrist. Nice side body. And switch. Ooh, okay, we'll start with that mobility. Up to you again. Feel free to come up on the toes, or maybe you're resting on them. Grab a hold of those lovely shoulders. Nice little arch, looking up to the sky, and tap. Good, try for 3 more. Okay, who's ready? Arms to a T. Little baby circles. I'm feeling it this time.
I was feeling it last time.
Good, a little faster for me. Tiny, tiny, tiny circles. Good, and switch directions for me. Other way, keeping them up high. I know they want to creep down, fight it. Fight it, keep them up. A little faster. Good, keep going, give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, give them a nice little shake. Like you're dancing. Nice little stroll. Good, and then we'll put them up for that baby T and big T. I don't know which one I like better. I feel both.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good, a little faster for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I think my face scrunched up. I felt
think
that.
so. I felt that too.
Good, we'll do that same stretch. Stretch out those hamstrings, legs up. Maybe you can flex the feet. We'll do a nice little rounded fold to start off. Nice good hold. Big inhale. Big exhale. Good, then we'll hinge from the hips. Keep that upper body straight. Yep, right there is where I need it. Big inhale. And exhale. Good. We'll put the legs in butterfly position. Just give them a nice little hug. And we're going to think about the same thing as that hamstring. We'll start as a good forward fold. As far as you'd like. Rounded back. Totally okay here. Good. And sit up. And same thing like before. Chest upright. Back straight. And then hinge from the hips. Yep, right there. Doesn't go very far.
Not for us.
Very good. And then we're going to do a nice seated side body stretch. It's going to feel wonderful for the shoulders. It's placing one hand on the floor, reaching up overhead. And then we'll switch sides. Good. One more each side. Good. And our last exercise, we're gonna come into a Pilates boat pose. And what that means is you're gonna still keep that upper body upright, and you're gonna balance on your sit bone. We're gonna just hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back. Not too bad. Just gonna do it a few times. And up. Option here if you want to challenge, extend those arms, keeping that upper body and back straight. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like we're a boat. We're rowing. And back, yeah. This is the perfect time. Keep yourself distracted. There we go, rowing. We're on a canoe. I love it. I love it. And down. Woo! Few more. We got it. And up. If you want a crazy challenge, which I'm not, but I'm all for it, you can extend those legs up in the air and really hold. It's a killer. And down. Good, and up. Longest hold, we got it. Think about rowing. I'm rowing on a river. Where are you rolling?
I'm rowing on a lake.
Ooh, I see a bird.
I see a fish.
Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and woo! Yeah, that one. Our core is happy. Now we're gonna come on up to stand. Few more stretches here. Reach for those toes. Nice straight back this time. Good. And this one is called a hip hinge. You're gonna think about reaching forward, keeping your back straight and legs straight. So you're gonna hinge. I always think about pushing my bottom to the wall. So you should feel a stretch in your legs and also the upper body. And we'll slowly return to stand. Whew, I needed this one. And reach. Good, and stand. Good, just 2 more. Happy 2 more. Woo!
Yay!
We did it! Maureen and I are missing all of our friends
All the time.
All the time. We're hopeful to get our boot camp started back up, but we will keep you guys informed when that is available, and hopefully it's soon.
Good job.
See ya.